Hi everyone, it's Amy from Once in a Blue Moon, and I'm coming to you again today. It's a beautiful Sunday here in central Illinois, and I hope it's really pretty where you are too today. I had put a short clip on YouTube a couple of days ago regarding the crimp bead stoppers, and I've come back to you today to show you how to use them. We're going to be using silver crimp bead stoppers. We've got a toggle for our bracelet. We've got two charms, one of which is done and one of which we're going to do real quick and add it to the bracelet. I've got two wire guards that I'll be using to finish off the bracelet and two small jump rings. I think these are probably 4mm to attach our charms to the bracelet. We're going to be using Bead-A-Lon 19 strand bead stringing wire in the color bright silver, and it will hold up to, let's see here, usually it has the pounds on here, but this one does not. But I'm going using a thinner wire because my beads themselves are not really heavy for this bracelet. I'm making a 7¼ inch bracelet, and the beads that we're using today are the marble green patterned glass beads. These are size 8mm. You can see that they're all different variegated colors of blue, and there's some tan and cream in there as well. And we're also going to be offsetting those with our 4mm Amazonite, and they're on, I got them on this strand here. These came from Beadbox Bargains, and the marble pattern green glass beads, those came from Amazon. And so I've already got my beads strung up on my bracelet. I've measured my size that I need, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to finish this off. So we've strung all those on. I take off my good friend, my bead buddy, and put him off to the side. I'm going to take the bead crimp stopper and add that. Just string it right onto my wire. I don't know about you guys, but I've been doing this for a while, and I have never been able to be consistent with my crimps when I'm putting them on my jewelry, and it would just get so frustrating for me. So I'm really happy that I found these, and I hope you guys will enjoy using them too. Okay, take a little bit more of that wire off, a little too much. I didn't need quite that much. I'm going to take one of my wire guardians and string that on. Maybe. Okay, went through one side, down through the other. I'm gonna get that bad boy in there. There we go. Okay, we've gone over, up and over onto the wire guardian. You can see it's nestled right there in the channel of the wire guardian, and we take it down. Oop, there. Oop, well, let's try that again. I did have it. I'll put that down inside there. Try and hang on to it this time. I pull it down, and I'm going to thread it right through that bead crimp bead stopper, I should say. And I'm going to go down through my first bead. Pull it tight. Make sure it's tight inside my wire guardian. You want a tiny bit of space in there, not too much. You want it to be able to move some. Pull that a little bit tighter. Okay, and then not wanting to cooperate. Okay, and you see the crimp bead stopper has this little button that is on the top of the crimp bead stopper itself. So I take my flat nose pliers. I'm going to put it right over that stopper, pull tight, push down, and you can hear a slight pop. And that's when you know that it's taken hold and it's not going anywhere. And it just finishes off the look of the end of the bracelet or the necklace, whichever one you choose to use it for. And I'm going to go back in and just give it one more good squeeze. Squish that down. And there we go. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put a jump ring. Open that up, just like that. Never going apart, always front to back when I'm opening up my jump ring. Take the end of my toggle, add it to there. Grab my needle nose here. Excuse me, my chain nose. Grab a hold of that. This is going to be one of the ones, take off the glasses because you can see better kind of thing. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. I'm going to take our two pliers, squeeze back together to where you can hear just a little click, and you can see that that is pretty even. It's closed really well. Okay. Now take my cutters and I'm going to cut that wire as close as I can to the bead and work there's a tiny bit of an end there, and work that into the next bead. So there you have one end right here. I think that came out really good. Really, really nice. Okay, and we're going to do the other end same way. And take off our bead buddy. I'm going to trim this down just a little bit too much on there. Put on my crimp bead stopper. Thread that on. Take my other wire guardian. Thread that on my wire. Bring it up and over. Yeah, we'll just bring that up and over. Let's do. Oh my goodness. We just keep trying, don't we? Till we get it right. Okay. Get in there. Get in there. Put it there down through the hole. And thread it back down. Well, that's not doing you much good. You've got to be able to see that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try and get this threaded in there off camera and come back to you. We'll try it that way. Be right back. Okay, here I am again. And I was able to get the other side of the bracelet threaded through the wire guardian, back down through the crimp bead stopper, and through my first bead on the other side. So I've got a hold of the wire coming down and through, and I made sure that there is just a little bit of room in between the crimp bead stopper and my wire guardian. Again, I'm going to take my flat nose pliers, and here's my button right here at the very top of the crimp bead stopper. Take my flat nose pliers and grab onto that button, keeping everything taut, and push. Sometimes you can hear the button slide down, sometimes not, but you can feel it give, and that's how you know that it's done what it's supposed to do. And we test it, make sure it's not going to pull off, and it will not. And go ahead and trim off my wire. Okay. Grab my jump ring. Open that up. Now I could have strung it on everything and then closed it all at once, but it just seemed like today it was easier to do it this way. You can do whichever way you prefer. Take the top of my toggle and thread that over the jump ring. Take my flat nose along with my chain nose pliers and click it back into place, making sure that it's flat on top. And it is. It's closed really good. Okay, so we've got the bracelet done, and the next part, the last part, is to go ahead and put our charms on. I've already got one charm. I used a turquoise colored melon ball with a ball pin. Oh my goodness, a bald-headed. Oh, my bald-headed. Oh. Anyway, I used a head pin with a ball at the end of it. That's what I did. So that's on there. And then I have a second charm I decided to try. This is an acrylic teardrop bead with a gold design on it that I thought would look pretty, and I've accented that with two small silver beads. Okay, we've got the jump rings to go ahead and add our charms to our bracelet. Looking for the edge. Here we go. That's going to allow us to open that jump ring. I take my melon charm, and I'm going to add that right into where my wire guard sits. Put that on. You can actually put it anywhere you want to on the bracelet. I like to have it hanging with the toggle. I go ahead and put that back together. That went ahead and I made sure that the jump ring was secure and all the way together. So we've got one charm on. We'll take the second charm. Apparently this is not my day here. That's okay. It's still fun. Still get it done. And I think it'll look nice when we're all finished. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take my round nose pliers, the very tip, come up all the way down to where it meets the top of my bead. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over the top of the round nose pliers to a 90-degree angle. Switch my pliers to the bottom round piece of the plier, come back up and over again. Okay, and then we're going to take that wire and come up flush underneath. So this is what you wind up with. Okay, and then I'm going to take my flat nose pliers, hang on to the loop that I just made, and I'm going to take it around, and make my wraps. Probably get to go around twice. And there we go. I go ahead and pull that back around. Trim off with my cutters as close as I can come. That little snippet off of there. And I'm going to tuck my wire. Just go all the way around. Make sure it's tucked in with no sharp edges. Okay, take my last jump ring on this bracelet, open it up, add my charm, add my charm, and some days are like this, I guess. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that also to where the other charm is on my wire guardian. Where are you? Okay, do you guys ever have days like this? Oh my goodness. Okay, blooper and all, here we are. Well, this is real life here. You know, some days it just goes super easy and other days you gotta fight for it. But like I said, it's all worth it in the end. Oh my goodness. Let's try that again. We'll get another jump ring. Just one. We will open him up. There it is. Sometimes it's hard to stay in camera. I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here to the best of my ability. So we're going to string that on to the bracelet. I'm going to grab our flat nose and chain nose. Hallelujah, it worked. We got him on there. Okay, so now you got your two charms. You've got it on with your toggle. We put this together. And there you are. A nice little bracelet. And you can see the toggles as well. Okay guys, I want to tell you thank you for joining me on this tutorial, bloopers and all. And as you can see, some days it's easy, some days not so easy, but it's well worth it in the end. So I hope you have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. And if you have any questions or comments, please do leave them for me. I do like to hear what you guys think of what I'm doing here. So until next time, have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.